out through some difficult situations. Killy, how the Panzerfaust ain't get no knocks here. That man got scammed, but it does not matter because he follows it up with a 3-man spray.
Okay to get that revive, I can see from the minimap. New Happy, not in a particularly happy place.
2 blue zone grenades. That's the magic number. There's no surviving this for either of them. But Tulins makes sure that if his team is going to use utility,
ammo to go with. Gonna reload as well there. We see it into the shack as well. Wow. Boing. That's the triple you're looking for.
but he goes over the top. It's just chaos. Bullets flying in all directions, but FW comes out ahead in the engagement because Banana One jumped out of the boat and like a scuba diver came flying. Eternal Fire.
What did they expect? And early on in the piece, the trade was in there pretty quickly from Xiaobei, and it's all good in the end. Luke 12 still playing Ring Around the Rosie with Zenith and now Type, who has, of course, been rough. Luke will keep the dream alive, and he can even get Alo back up. He survives by the skin of his teeth, but T1 are down.
On the early game. And then when the wheels came off, boy did they, and it's death after death after death. Na'Vi just trying to get in here and absolutely going to take it from behind. It's Chris was doing so much.
Hey, he's not trying to jump off because he can't. Xiaobei is holding that other angle, and so at this point, Hakatori is completely trapped.
Oh! Gets the first one. That's what that pistol does to your head. We'll see if Suju can get the rest of Hakatori. Is feeling it now. Running.
Oh, no way!
Getting yet another one. The double D comes through, and he's able to get them both.
Shrimpty gets a re-knock as a Molotov gets shot out of the air in front of his face.
Yeah, expertly done really from the Sonics. They've had to work hard for this win, but it looks like it is going to be a win. Eternal Fire don't have a whole lot of room left to work with. Zone pushing at their backs. Marco will get a knock, but that won't be enough to really unsettle Sonics right here, as they are going to continue their charge forward, and you might just consider this a victory lap, if nothing else. Shrimsy round the back. Won't quite find his man, but in the end, it is going to be Sonics to claim a victory in game number 4. Have a look around these smokes alongside Code Marco.
I love this. They're using these smokes against him. They've got a really good opportunity to just catch him completely flat-footed. That's 2 there for Ruin. Grenade explodes right next to him. Tosi weak. Tosi gone.
I can't imagine that this is going to be an easy one for Tiamba to hold on to. And certainly not looking good for Ascend. Quint is going to get that knock onto 7-7, but it's not going to save Ascend. It may help Sonics to finish this one off, though. This is looking like a foregone conclusion if I've ever seen one. Sonics with 13 kills already. It's going to be a massive win for them. It'll be the top one for the day. It was 13 from Eternal Fire in game number 3, but Sonics are going to go just past that.
Shrimsy's on 9. He's got the grenades. He's going to try and blow down the fence and maybe get it over the top. It doesn't matter. CC's grenade.
That ravine now starting to come and play. Multiple teams rotating in. New Happy still trying to hold the center here as they're going to have to back off. Falcons getting involved as well. And Borders from Snakers will find 2.
That paid dividends for Snakers as AZ, the last player alive for New Happy. He will try to lay down the smokes and go for the resin, but Barpo is on time with it. The grenade will fall a little bit short, or maybe the bounce will get it. He'll get the re-knock on the Xiaozi. But AZ, he's just surviving as long as the smokes will allow him. He's got next to nothing. The mortars are still coming in. And Barpo's going to go down as well, as this ridge line is not where you want to be right now. AZ will flush out. Posta's going to be the one that does it, as Luna Galaxy surviving yet again. Both of them both have similar terrain to work. That's Adder, though. That is not what you want to do in this. Where's he going? He gets yeeted right out of the vehicle, and Gen G gets PUBG'd.
And just going to make it to the other duo and consolidate quite nicely here, as you said, Ascent and the Expendables now. Over at the Falcons, and of course it's a Panzer, and FaZe cannot catch a break.
Not at all, and Fex is going to get cleaned up as well, as FaZe's no good, very bad day continues into game number 4. You start seeing them slowly get more comfortable, slowly start getting more aggressive, slowly start spreading out a little bit more, and start taking fights a little bit earlier instead of just kind of waiting and just being like, oh.
He was flashed. Another member coming off, so now Vinny, what can you do? They have 4 kills.
Whipple still.
It's a 1v2, yeah.
Doable still, but he didn't get the flushes from the players up high. They're crawling down the hill right now, feeding info across to Belmont and Flash. You see now he's going for the flushes, not only for the points, but also to try and deny some of that info. Belmont is going to peek on over. You can only imagine. Able to find him as well, and that is a day trade win, and a solid one at that.
Make a grand final at each PGS this year, but coming in now with 10 kills and hopefully a win here as New Happy does manage to get one back on their feet. But Day Trade, don't throw it now. You've got a lot of work left to do.
And an opportunity like this is so rare. 2 members down, Day Trade still 4 alive. A knock will go out. Belmoth will find Ming Ming and Xiao Zi. Can they just finish it off? They do. Day Trade with a beautiful
9 on the team, so they have time to kind of slow this thing down a little bit. They have time to smoke off Falcons and force them to play out. And immediately a trade going to come through as Flood's going to go down. Rella will trade out Adder, but Falcons down to just 2 as looks like Gen G might actually be able to get Adder back on his feet here.
Yeah, but as you stated, the utility on Team Falcons is just so low comparatively. They do have mollies and stuns,
just a
but
little bit off.
really no way to confirm that kill, especially with all the smokes being used. Now Snaker is trying to hold off Barpo, who came from that eastern flank we were talking about. The flash is going to come through, but still, Relo will find it.
What a play from Relo, and what a play from Snakers to be able to spot out the flank from Barpo. They managed to read Gen G like a book, dropped them down to 2, but Snakers gets caught out in the open, and Gen G will get them.
Yeah. Many teams come towards this area. They know most of the fighting is happening on the north, so why not sweep the south side, especially because it has, I say cover, but the best cover in the position that they're currently in.
I'll show you how far are you shooting. 250. He's going to increase a bit as he finds Banana. Go 1 per rock, and you should be golden. That one a bit off to the north. Second one, though, might as well confirm the first one that you found if you hadn't done it.
They threw flashes in this direction, but still not exactly sure where Gustav is. There it is. He's been found. That's going to be an easy cleanup. And you'd have to imagine 4AM with 10 kills here will get this last one as ZYU gets in that Pico bus and makes a desperate drive and to make it to the rock, the only form of cover he has. And he makes it for the time being.
I wonder if they know where he is.
I don't think so.
Wait, we lost him. Where did he go? Well, he's right here. You need to, in a magical way, isolate so many angles in order to come out victorious here. I will say, though, as of late, 4AM has been a team to lose very winnable games, but this ain't going to be one of them.
Not going to see it just yet there. The Mad just holding the angle, waiting for somebody to creep out, peek their head. Fex might be the first culprit, but he's got support from Gene. And they have a good idea where he is. Oh, no, did he pull the pin on that grenade? He did, but it's not going to be enough to take him down.
Now, Mad with all the pressure on him. He actually gets rid of FaZe. No way.
We want to see Teams' POV. Where is it? When does he opt to engage? Because here's all of Chiampa looking the other way.
Things are starting to now look dire for FaZe. As you said, James needs to come in clutch like he never has. If he wants to save FaZe here, he's going to take the shots, but he doesn't get a knock. And now he's spotted. His position is given away. And he will fall, and it is falling apart for FaZe.
Shoots before throwing util forward. Couldn't come in dearly. It's just Fex now left alive. Trying to stay put. Linshu, again, knows exactly where he is. FaZe needs to make magic happen to bring this one home. And it ain't gonna happen as now the push comes through for Tian by a team, again, we've said struggled so far today, but they're trying to clean it up here in the final 2 games.
But in the end, this has come down to a 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
TDT could win this game if Huang F... Nope, never mind. I spoke too soon. The angle was there.
Freaks is definitely an exception to that quote.
I think they've been stepping up. And if you look at their
big
performance
time,
in group stages even, PGS 5,
This is stage
they've been making their case, but him asks now, it's all onto him. Those same 2 members of KDF, he'll find the first and the second would fall.
Not the rotation that they wanted to do, but also, of course, they were left with very, very few options available. They were already on the edge of the circle. They threw smokes to try and isolate Salolsi and Dugmai, but Himas, well, he ain't gonna miss those shots. And now, it's just Salute left alive. 772, make that 800 damage now done for the captain of this team, and he will fall to blue. Not
Get everybody back on their feet, but unfortunately, the worst thing that could happen for TDT is 17 did not strike. And look at this, Posa, the Bush bro. He is staying alive as T5 comes through. They have no idea that there is a snake in their midst, ready to strike at any time, and look at him.
for a bit here. It's 1 falls, 2 falls, 3 falls. That's Na'Vi down and out.
But then look at 4AM. They actually cruised right past this compound. Meanwhile, looking on some America's action,
And this is it. When you only have 4 compounds left in the circle with open fields all around, if you get a chance to pull up on a third-party opportunity, you will go for it. Tig, very close to that nade on the ground, won't be taken down. As I say that, yes, in fact, he will. America's fighting one another here, too, as both TSM and Sonics get eliminated.
Just a smidge.
Now they will hear the vehicles from Eternal Fire pull up. Oh, he's going to spot out Ruin. He's not going to miss that spray. He hits that 9 times out of 10.
The quad.
Yeah, just don't meet them at the flagpole at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Sonics, I mean, disappointing for them, but still top 5, 5th place.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say that.
PGS5, I mean, you know, back-to-back EWC Riyadh Gamers 8 champions. Not at all a bad performance. Started a little slower, but even in the end, I mean, we just expect great things from Sonics.